Hello, welcome back to Phillies Postgame Live. I'm here with Eli and Will. And so, we're going to be talking about last night's game. How do you guys feel the Phillies did overall?
Overall, they started the game without the bats, but the pitching was well. Ranger Suarez pitched well, 6 innings, 1 run. Then the bullpen came in, they struggled. Jeff Hoffman and Andrew Vasquez were the main part of those struggles. And I would say Dylan Covey came in the 9th. He was fine. But really, I would say the bullpen was a big part. But JT Realmuto had a very costly play where he tried to get 2. It was a close play. I personally thought he was safe, but he wasn't. So it was risky, and it did cost us maybe a win because Stott did have a double after that.
And how do you feel about it, Eli?
Pretty much the same thing, that the bullpen really struggled, and we need our bats, our offense needs to be much better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're definitely clearly missing Sir Anthony Dominguez in the bullpen. I think we kind of have an overload of lefties at the back end of the bullpen. It's not necessarily an awful thing, but I think we definitely need Sir Anthony back. And also, Derek Hall is back at first base, but he is not. He was activated from the 60-day IL, but he's in AAA. That Dalton Guthrie was designated for assignment.
I think we should talk also about how you guys feel Trea Turner has been helping the Phillies this season.
Well, I think he definitely started off to a rough start, very disappointing, but he's been getting back to that, but still disappointing. I think he'll be back to his normal self by the end of the year, or close to it.
Yeah, we saw he had some good swings. Yeah, he had some really good swings. He had a lot of close to home runs yesterday, and obviously it was a little unfortunate that none of them left the yard. But I think he's starting to get it going. I know we've said that before, but I think this time he actually is starting to get it going. I think he'll be back to himself later. He's also struggled a little bit on the field. Hasn't been that bad, but we've seen some errors from him.
Mm-hmm. And he's been going cleanup hitter, right? Trea Turner?
No, he's been second.
2 now. All right.
He should be 1 since of his speed, but Schwarber's
been
the
great,
1. He's
so
been great 1, so he'll stay 1.
Yes. Do you guys feel like that the Phillies should try and pick up like any pitchers, like right-handed relief pitchers, since in the back of the bullpen there's a lot of lefties?
I think a reliever, probably not a closer, since once Dominguez will get back, he can close and Kimbrel can close, and then maybe one more starter if it started like Stroman.
Yeah, I would have Kimbrel close. I think he hasn't blown a save yet. Dominguez has been more of a guy in like the 6th or the 7th inning. I think he could move to the back end of the bullpen. I don't necessarily think he's gonna. I think he's gonna stay where he was around the 7th inning. Then you're gonna put out like Alvarado in at the Gregory Soto at the 8th, and Kimbrel to close it out in the 9th. I think we should definitely acquire a starting pitcher and a first baseman like C.J. Cron.
Yeah. And that's it for today. See you next time, folks.
Thank you.